My name is Christopher.
And I'm called Sarah.
And this is the Goat Show of Cookery. Today we shall describe the process of making a meat pie. First, you will need the main ingredient, the meat.
It does not really matter what kind of meat thou cookest with, but here we shall use beef and pork.
Aside from the meat, we must have broth, dates, raisins, cheese. And thou art going to love my nuts. Freshly ground from the fields.
For some flavor, we shall add salt, pepper, wine, ginger, nutmeg, and cinnamon. And lastly, we shall have a crust for the pie. Luckily, I have made a mixture aforehand.
Yes, to begin, in order to make the pie, you begin by lining the container with the dough. Then take a bowl and cast thereto the ingredients. Now we stir the ingredients together in our mixing bowl container.
Then add a splash of wine to the meat. Dress the top of the pie with more dough and then put it into the oven. It should bake for no more than an hour until the pastry is golden brown.
Luckily, we already have another pie that was already put into the oven and is ready for us to enjoy. Bon appetit! Welcome back to Iron Chef Feast Hall. This must be a feast for His Majesty King Richard II. Let's go see what our contestants are up to, shall we? Kibbled wheat has been softening in this boiling water for a while. I understand it has completely absorbed the water. Now, it's some sort of porridge?
Yes, it's called fermenting.
Fermenting, yes. What's next in the recipe?
I'm going to add some beef stock and some almond milk and let it boil. I'm going to take it off and stir for a while after lowering the heat.
Okay, brilliant, wonderful. Let's move on. Now let's just drop in on the potage of our other contestant. Apparently busy with some pottage.
A cherry pottage to be exact. After the mortar, ground the cherries with sugar and wine and putting the puree on the heat. And now I'll add some more wine with sugar and breadcrumbs to get the consistency that I need.
Yes, I see. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for your time. moments left in the competition. Let's go see how the fermenting porridge is going. Looks like he's adding some sort of red spice. What is that?
Saffron.
Oh, yes, saffron, of course. Ties together a good fermenting, and the egg will thicken its consistency so that you'll be able to get the consistency you want. Oh, brilliant. Wonderful. Wonderful. Short on time. It looks like Natasha's not going to make it.
I'm going to make it.
Well, that's the spirit. Well, she's got the cherry pottage off the fire, putting it into a bowl. Now she's just going to add some final touches, I assume, to add to the appearance of the pottage. That is what normally pottage would do. And after all, one of the requirements for the judges is appearance.
10 seconds to go.
Just a finishing touch. Bam!
Yes!
Well, that's it. It's all over. But don't worry, judgment shall come when we return here at Feasting Stadium. Stay tuned.
It does not fully matter what kind of meat thou cookest with. Crap. Sorry.
Begin by lining the pots with thickened evidence. It's just. Welcome back with Iron Chef Feast Hall. Let's take a look at what our contestants are up to, cooking for His Majesty King Richard II. Let's do it again. Triple meat has been, Oh, brilliant, brilliant, wonderful. Running short on time. It looks like Daniel's not. Oh, darn it, crap.
10 seconds to go.
Just putting my fish. Sorry.
10 seconds to go.
Just putting my finishing touches on it. Bam!
Let's, turn it off. This is wonderful. It reminds me of my childhood in the castle. The delicate texture mixed with the earthy taste of the beef stock and the saffron. It really adds this. It makes it a well-rounded piece. I commend you.
Yes, I believe that's it. Oh my god, what's wrong?
Oh my god, Dan, you poisoned me! Everyone in the kingdom knows I'm allergic to saffron. Take him away! Out of my sight! Let him rot in the dungeon! Devil, take your bleeding soul! You rot! Next, please. Berserk! Destroy!
Oh, God!
I like this. This is very... I'm not a big fan of cherries, but in this instance, it really brings it together with the taste and the texture. It's very, very wonderful.
Yes, the cloves really set apart the dish's unique flavor, and it tastes pretty good too.
Hey! Now here's a farthing. Get back to the kitchen and start preparing dinner. Let's go torture some peasants, shall we?
Send them in!